Hey guys, what's up? This is a question that I've been wondering for quite some time. As a matter of fact, ever since I started playing RPGs. I started playing when I was 12, but back then I wasn't paying much attention, right? So when I got to Super Mario RPG, I noticed that the timer was saying that I had 28 hours when I beat the game. And that left me wondering, are RPGs this long? All of them? Of course not, right? So when I got to Chrono Cross, on my first playthrough, I did over 30-something hours, probably 35 hours. So over the course of time, when I kept playing RPG after RPG, right after playing Chrono Cross, I realized that most RPGs back then, since I was playing mostly PS1 and PS2 RPGs, took me from around 25 to 35 hours each. And of course, I'm obviously talking about only the story. Like, how long does it take me to beat an RPG story-wise? Just the main story. Forget about side quests, forget about open worlds, forget about exploration or unnecessary grinding that we do just because we like it. Most of my RPGs took me between 25 and 35 hours to beat. So if you ask me right now, like, how long should an RPG be in my opinion? I will go with 25 to 35 hours. If I had to choose just one number, let's just say 30 hours. 30 hours on RPG, 30 hours to beat the main story, that is the ideal time for me personally. Now I know there's like some sort of general consensus on this, and it's up to 40 hours. I gotta say that even though I usually disagree with the general consensus on pretty much everything, I agree this time. I think 40 hours is a pretty legit time for an RPG. How long should an RPG be? 40 hours, that's all. Of course, if you wanna do absolutely everything, if you're a completionist and you wanna put 200 hours in a game that's not even 10 hours long story-wise, go ahead, you can do that, but this video isn't about that. So how long should it take us, RP gamers, to beat any role-playing game? In my personal opinion, they should be up to 30 hours. That's enough for me. It leaves me satisfied. It leaves me happy. Let's move on to the next one. If it's 40 hours, I agree. 40 hours is a great time for an RPG, a great length for an RPG. But only if that RPG in particular is really good. Like, if I'm not really enjoying an RPG, I feel like once I reach 25 hours, I'm probably gonna ditch it, or I'm probably gonna feel like overwhelmed, frustrated, and if I beat that RPG, at the end, I'm not gonna feel satisfied. I'm gonna feel like relieved. Like, finally, this is over. I'm glad to be done with this freaking RPG. Let's move on to the next one. So in my opinion, RPGs should be 40 hours long, if I am enjoying the heck out of them, because sometimes I'm 30 hours plus into an RPG and I still feel like I need more, right? So okay, 40 hours, I agree, that's the perfect time. So in conclusion, for me, personally, an RPG should be in the 30-hour range, but 40 hours is good enough if that RPG is fantastic, like really, really good. Your turn, guys! How long should an RPG be, in your opinion? Thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with your friends. See you next time!